The Uniform Civil Code is proposed to be tabled in the Parliament as part of the central government's efforts to unify all personal laws in India under a single code. India is home to people of many religions besides social and economic categories. The Uniform Civil Code also is finding a space in the conversations of communities in Nagaland. What will the impact of the UCC on Nagaland if it is implemented, and what is in for the people? As part of conversations on this significant topic, Hornbill TV talked to a political leader, Andrew Ahoto, the National General Secretary of the National People's Party.
Ajikali moga laga desh te Modi sarkar pra Uniform Civil Code itu implement kurubole laga kota kura opor itia debate aro controversies bi bisi ulagira itia kota philaigina jai ase. Itu opor te June 14 de Law Commission pra itu public notice digena feedbacks mangi bole itia mangi gena ayase aro itia mugan jani paise ki 19 lakhs response itia paigena ase aro itu public opinion noilebi consultation process to July 13 de kotom hobo. Itu Uniform Civil Code opor mugan details noilebi yade opinion janibo nimite yade mugan logote Andrew Ahoto NPP laga National General Secretary logote aina ase aro taga laga party laga opinion hoilebi ki stand ase itu laga bi mugan janibo nimite yade aina ase. So first of all, thank you so much mugan ke time dia karne mugan jana nisna itia hoy paper te hoilebi sob itia to Uniform Civil Code laga tu kota kurina ayase kintu general perspective mugan laga especially for Nagaland mugan nimite general mugan nimite Uniform Civil Code bi ki aseo koina na jana mano bi bisi ase aro itu oporte itia tribal political parties hobi organization hobi itu UCC laga oporte khilaf against kurigana bi ayala ase to apni gan NPP hoilebi itu UCC laga itia implement kurubule la kota opor apni kan laga stand bi ki ase aro general public kan ki bi itu UCC laga oporte alop highlight koi dibi.
Hi, good evening, HornbillTV. Thanks for coming and then taking the bite from here. Regarding the UCC has been a burning issue all over the country as well as in Nagaland. Coalition Parliament, it has been mentioned that in respect to the land or the custom, the traditions, the resources, religion, actually it should not apply to Nagaland state, if at all, because it may infringe our personal matter or the matters of regarding the tribal issues also. It can only be passed if the legislature combine together and then sought after like a majority saying that we would like to adapt to it. So Article 371 has clearly mentioned everything about it. Itunishana Amikhan ki Article 371 bra has given a lot of leverage to us. Itubra Amikhan bi janiba lage Amikhan la right ki ase. Parliament bra, Constitution bra, bhal bra dikina se that the Act of Parliament does not actually in this regard that we are having a session where the Parliament, our Legislative Assembly has got every right to say yes or no to this. But obviously, when we look at all this, I hope it does not become like the Kashmir and Jammu and Kashmir where the Article 370 was wiped out and then everything was come back to the order where they didn't want to that happen also. So, but I hope it does not happen to Article 371 like that. Itunishana Amikhan bi savo lage ki Nagaland being a very small state, we have to understand that what is the good and bad thing about us. We have got so much tribal issues over here. Aro Amikhan Nagaland TV by chance, Amikhan Nagaland te common code chalabo. Koile to Amikhan bi sab tribe bi namani bobla. Kile kile sab tribe upor te ekta law kurbo kile to Amikhan ini bi nijor laga bhitor te bi namile. Aro ekta law bra sab tribe ke Amikhan ke ekta anibo kile to Amikhan to namani bone ki eneka bi thaki jai. Ito Amikhan bhabibo lage ki India te is such a big country. Every step you take, every kilometers you take, you can see that there are different religion, aspect, tradition, customs and so on. So when we cannot make it happen within Nagaland itself, Amikhan laga jaga te 16 tribe having so much of clashes within us and not having understanding between us, Amikhan Bitur Devi. So you can imagine how humongous is going to be if at all we are looking at the whole of India. Ami saadole first of all, religion phale savole munjadole, we have to understand that India is not one religion. Judi a country is of one religion, one custom, one tradition, one language, then UCC Halibilutu is very easy. It will not be difficult. In fact, it will be one of the best ideal country or the best ideal state that you can think of. Yes, many countries has adopted to that. America, Australia, Pakistan and so on. But when you look at the context of India, it's very large. I mean, you can see the geographical location from the north, south, east, and west. The nomenclature is very different. Tradition, custom, religion, eating habits, looks also. Everything is very different. So, Amikan ekta quote pra Amikan ge anibo kwa to, I think it's going to be very difficult. It needs a lot of assessment, it needs a lot of brainstorming, and then we need to come together and think for each state like what is good best for us. Because every shoe will not fit in somebody's shoes, every clothes will not fit in others' clothes also. There are a lot of different size and different matters that we have to look into it. So I feel that it could be a very good, if you look at UCC, it sounds good, but there has to be two sides of the coin. And the most important is that religion sabo lage. When I look at India, we have got 5 major, what you call caste system here. The upper class, the Brahmin, Kshatriya, then Vaishya, then Shudras, and not forgetting the untouchable also is there. That is a Dalit. So when the religion factor cannot be unified, now how are you going to unify the entire country? Either religion dibi tahan pasta caste system azar ekta to lowest tole chuboli bi na pare. Tahan bra ki choi bhat khan pani khaile idu to allowed nai. Tahan dusamanu high caste pana chubole. So idu khan religion dibi temple dibi allowed nai. So many things are there, based on religion. So now, if at all itu na pare, how can they unify India? So I feel that India is a very diverse country. In many, is beautiful and very nice. When you go across the country, everybody is pertaining like they have their own set of rules and regulation, laws and everything. I guess it should be left that way, like a federal system. In fact, like the USA, United States of America, has got a federal system. Probably I wish that one day India should have a federal system like USI. So I think that will be much more better than having the uniform code. Yeah.
Okay, sir. To apni सब explain kudi se apni moi khudi ule la thavi. But anyway, apni laga hisab te itia apni laga bhi national party ase to party wise will be apni political parties be itu against the asna na itu khurule balase overall apni gala party laga perspective hisab te. Or do you think itu itia Lok Sabha next year election hola se BJP kan itu political cards play kurigina next time nibi itu joburjos khurule laga asna kiniga ase apni laga hisab te.
See, every party has their own ideology, and then yes, we also have our own ideology of having our political agenda and everything. Whatever it is, manula bhal karne bhavna kurubo lage de, and then we should also look for a party which looks for the betterment of the party and also for the betterment of the people at large. So I feel that I do not look at political party as a particular thing, but I look at the vision, mission, the ideology, the statement that they have in mind, what they look for the welfare of the society. So I feel that we are against UCC because of many factors that we know that Northeast is also a very diverse culture. Now when we are going to infringe, I hope it does not infringe our personal religion, personal space, personal custom, traditions, because Shillong to the matriarchal system I say. Yes, and then we have a patriarchal system here. Yes, the uniform code wants to bring all unify the religion, even the tradition, custom. Yes, I believe there are some good things that women might get all leverage power advance or more advantage they will get. But on the other hand, again, there's a disadvantage also. So when we look at the advantage, disadvantage, it is actually very, there's more disadvantage than advantage when you look at the UCC. So I think we have to weigh this properly, some money miligana, state jaigana, apni khan karne to bhala chana nai. We have to debate, and then we have to discuss, deliberate in a very brainstorming in a very in-depth manner. Then only I think then it should come up to power or enactment, if at all in the future there is, yeah. Any party should not be there to saffronize, supposing BJP should not be there to saffronize this issue or whatever. There should be a good side of it should be for the benefit of the public at large, I would say that. Public karne bhal bhabibi. Duই ক'ব না আৰু খালি নিজৰ কাৰণে নিজৰ পাৰ্টিৰ কাৰণে আৰু মানুহকে সাপ্ৰেছ কৰিবলৈ লাগে নকৰিব লাগে কোনো লিবি because as the saying goes, the cycle ups and downs is there. So I hope we should not regret in future that we have made a blunder also sometime. So I feel that ups and downs in life is there. We should, whatever policy that we make today, it should not be regretted next time, and it should not be a downfall of some party because of making a mistake in that aspect, yeah.
So itia public consultation do July 13 tak din ase law commission do. So idu outcome laga kinika hobo nisna ase apni laga bapna hisab te because itia majority opposition party kan to itu against kuri ase hule bi by chance pra joborjos kuribo paribo na joborjos kurise koile main to one especially northeast states to indigenous kan ase and then when it comes to Nagaland we have article 371A so if in case itu joborjos inega majority hoina itu implement kurise koile ki impact aro ki effect akibo one northeast states te
See, obviously, like we being minorities, na, American minority, however, so there will be a lot of impact, negative impact, if at all it goes against the will and wishes of the people. Also, not only in Nagaland, but elsewhere in many states and across India, a lot of minorities are there. As I said, the Dalits are untouchable. They say that now. I do not know what UCC is going to bring up for the betterment of them. So I feel that if at all any policies has to be put in, it should be taken the consensus of the mass and not autocratic really. Because we are living in a democratic world and secularism above everything, So we should look into the aspect of the welfare of the society much more than looking for the welfare of a party or an individual. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. So itu ase UCC laga oporte mogan Andrew Ahoto NPP laga National General Secretary logotibi taigan laga party laga position noile bi opinion aro UCC ki nimite itu implement na kuru lage itu ups and downs tai laga negative will be impact itu tai laga opinion bi share kudise mostly it mogan especially northeast states aro indigenous people mogan indigenous manugando itu UCC itu implement na kuru karne itia tribal bodies hobi tribal political parties hobi itu against kuina jase kintu itia law commission laga oporte hobo tagan itu public opinion consultation bi loi gena itia July 13 tak itu loi jabula ase itu oporte takan laga proceedings noile bi process to kinika age loi jabo takan laga report hisab te hobo kintu itia majority to kobo koile majority to itu UCC uniform civil code to implement na kurile bal hobo koina opinion bisi pilai ase inika aro laga cover update koi থাকিব মই Adonai with camera person Johnson for Hornbill TV Dimapur